Mr. West, hi, David Rosenberg. October 2nd, 2010, we're about to embark on a journey of epical proportions. Listen, we have a couple questions, all of us, everyone here, myself, really. What do you think is going to be your biggest challenge today?
Well, I feel the biggest challenge in any long day drinking competition is keeping the pace. And when I'm running with a large group such as this, you're going to have to keep motivation up to keep the pace. And when some people have actually shown up to this drinking event hungover, it's going to be hard to keep them walking at the pace that we're all at. So that's where I see the biggest challenge.
Just the pace. Now, have you done any preparations? Does anything help you lead up to this point?
Well, I'd say my life has been the preparation for today's event. I've spent numerous days, nights, mornings, weekends, family events, drinking to the point of blacking out, where I feel that today culminates all of that practice.
My last question, I guess, would be, have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ryan West, the big boy.
Hello, I'm here at Lewis and Rosenstein. I've completed my first hour of the drinking around the world and back. I finished 4 beers in that time, hitting up places at 15 beers for 15 years. England, New Zealand, England, Ireland. We're going to take questions from the audience. We'll start with Dave.
Hi, we're 1 hour down, 4 beers down, as you can see, and we're wondering, now that we're 4 down, well into our way, how do you think you're going to do for the rest of the day?
You know, to be honest, I've never felt more confident than I do right now.
One more question before I pass the baton. I heard there was some questionable activity last night, like you were drinking up until 2 o'clock in the morning. Is that true?
Well, yes, we were playing a drinking game, which I decided would be a great idea to help pregame a bit. Dee decided that she would take her vengeful path on me by trying to screw me over, where she, I believe, still owes me a beer's worth of drinking because she lost so badly in that. So I would like to leave it on that.
My dear God, sir. We're going to pass it off to Jay Graff. He's got a couple of questions from the audience.
Very interesting. Mr. Rosenberg, thank you very much. Quick question, Ryan. This morning, what exactly was the food strategy that you pulled in place for breakfast?
But you know, my mom always taught me before a big day of drinking, protein, protein, protein. So I decided to get a double bacon cheeseburger from IHOP. You would not normally think IHOP as the choice of a bacon cheeseburger, but I felt like it was a good way to go.
Okay, well then now that you're 4 drinks in, do you still feel that that was a solid decision, or are you a little worried now that we've got about 18 more to go?
Well, to be honest, you know, I was a little worried at the idea of ordering something from IHOP in general. But you know, sometimes you gotta go with your gut, you have to look at the meal and say, hey, I trust the cook, let's do this. Weston, I'm outside Japan, the 8th country of the Drinking Around the World tour. I've decided to catch up a bit. It is 1:15,
Quarter after 1.
and we're gonna go some questions from the audience, please.
Questions from the audience. We are 8 beers down, and only 2 hours have surpassed. How do you feel you're doing, and how do you think the future has in store for you?
Well, you know, the drinking has no longer become the problem. It's the photo ops. Plenty of people are trying to get photos with me. I just took a picture with the Genie and Jasmine, who, by the way, gave me her number. And things are just going swimmingly.
Swimmingly. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan West is doing quite well. 8 beers down, only 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think we got plenty of time ahead. Believe me, I've been trying to keep up with it myself, and I can't put one foot in front of the other. Do you have any other later comments for the next press conference, or are you just going to go ahead and punch them out as soon as you can?
D, I accept Amex and Visa.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. He's up for the challenge, and he's putting it down, 1 beer at a time. Good afternoon, David Rosenberg here. It is just after 3 o'clock, and we are more than halfway done, 12 beers down. The question of the day is, Ryan, how are you doing?
You know, to be honest, I feel great. I just found this passport, which, if we can look in here, thank you. Now I can record my beer drinking status without having Dee following me, because Dee is having trouble following. I don't even know what country she's on. She might have been walking early. My goal is to drink so much where I'm going on Captain EO, which is over there at the pyramid. And we are going to drink and go on the Michael Jackson ride that was like They took it away in 1987. Took it out, and now we're gonna go on that. So my goal is to drink that much where I can enjoy that ride and still win the bet.
Ryan, quick text message from our fans. How many times have you used the bathroom facilities on your adventure so far?
3 times.
3.
And I actually took a picture during one of those times watching you overflow the bath urinal.
Love it. Love it.
Post
We
it
have a
on
question
Facebook.
from our fans out here in the audience. This redhead over here, Simply Red.
I heard that there were some people tossing some beer into the urinal. Were you one of them?
I would never be one of those, especially within the first 10 beers.
Are you sure?
I guarantee you on everything that I built my life on.
You heard it right there. There was some overflowing urinals, but it was not due to Ryan West.
I got a question. We're all partying together, and I know I'm pretty drunk at this point, so you've got to be feeling a little bit. Ryan, how exactly are you feeling? Let's get the rundown here.
To be honest, I feel completely great. Like, I'm at a point where...
Is that why we had to do this interview 4 times?
We didn't do this 4 times.
Can't even keep track.
We're doing it on every hour. Either way, I feel great. I think that the next 3 stops are going to be nothing. I believe we're hitting China, which is nothing, and Poland. I swear to God, if I had to deal with 2 weaker races, I would hang out with women and Chinese people. So thank you.
Mr. West, now I have been drinking 2 beers an hour all damn day. It is now almost 5 o'clock in the evening, despite the fact that the sun is shining brightly in my eyes and I'm probably sunburned all hell. Now, Mr. West, you seem to be in a phenomenally better condition than myself. What would you attribute your drinking longevity to?
Well, to be honest, I was drinking very hard for a little while, and then I found out that Captain EO opened up in Epcot tonight, which, if few of you know, Captain EO is the Michael Jackson ride where he saves a couple Muppets from some stupid thing, and we all hug and dance and party like nobody's ever been before. But we are going up Captain EO in less than an hour. I will be drinking everything until we actually hit that goal, and that's where I stand.
So it's external stimulus that's fueling the motivation to make you go this far. Tell me, how many beers have you actually consumed this day?
I think I'm actually at 14 beers right now. I actually only have 8 more, right? 8.
And how much time do you have left to do this?
Well, until the sun goes down, I believe.
The sun goes down.
Sun goes down is my own personal goal. It's only 4:53. So 5 o'clock, I still have 4 hours after that to drink 4 beers, so that's a beer every hour. Only pussies drink a beer every hour. I'm winning this bet.
My dear God, you're clearly on your way to doing this. Do you have any doubts whatsoever?
Yo, D, you...
Hoop-de-doo.
Because I'm a champ. One thing I learned is collar pop, panties drop. That's where I was going.
At some point in his life, he did learn that. I don't even remember why we're here anymore, or why this hat's on my head. But I will tell you one thing. At 7:30, this gentleman to my right is 19 drinks down. He's got plenty of time to go to finish a whopping 22 drinks. And I don't know how he's doing it, but I gotta ask one question. How the hell are you doing it?
Well, really, it comes down to me being completely blacked out. I don't even know I'm here anymore. But the idea of me just taking 3 more beers back and not vomiting. Thank you. I'll chug this. Hold on.
He's about to do what we've been waiting. Oh my dear God! Is this how? This is actually how it looks in the actual action. Now I'm going to ask you guys a question. Is the sun out at the moment? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But what's on his face? Sunglasses. Oh, I don't even understand it. I don't speak the language of this man. It just doesn't make sense. I just wear the big hat. It's what I do. This man right here, he wears the sunglasses. So I'm going to ask you one last question. Are you going to finish this ride?
I will finish this ride with the sunglasses on my. You know what? Okay, let me explain this. I went into the game hard. I went very fast. I went very hard. And then when I found out Captain EO is playing over there, Captain EO, Michael Jackson, Super Coaster, I started drinking very fast. So I have 3 beers left. We're going back to Captain EO. I'm gonna ride a roller coaster and win this. I'm gonna drink all the beers and ride a roller coaster. Do one of these, a bump and a bump. You know how it does.
Last quick. Sam, is this on? Oh, sorry. Look, the last question would be, what is at stake for this contest?
Well, if I complete everything here, which is only 3 more beers in the next 3 hours, if I finish those without vomiting or doing anything wrong or getting thrown out, D. Palmer has to pay for every drink I've drank tonight.
Folks, I'll see you after the event. Just remember, somos tres caballeros. Phil, sports.
It's 10 p.m. and as you can see, we're a little bit under the weather. However, at this 10 p.m., the gentleman to my right, Ryan West, has successfully achieved the contest of all contests. Now, as you can see to your way left, Douche has lost. The gentleman to my right has won. Now, without any questions, I'm just going to simply pass the mic and ask, the hell?
So one thing I learned as a child, and that is protein, protein, protein. You gotta recognize as a small child. And that is what happens. I'm gonna whisper. He's gonna hear that.
What you're saying doesn't make
Shut your mouth! Lena, I did not mean that. Okay.
That's fucking right. You didn't.
Thank you for turning that microphone up. And you know what I'm gonna do? Because I'm a champion. D, suck it.
24 beers in some large number of hours. I have no
I'm
idea.
back.
And he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have anything else to say?
Nope. I'm back. Okay, I want to say one thing. D should never have made that bet. Because you know what? You can't make a bet against a champion.
Mr. West, quick question. Was there a point in time that you felt you may not achieve this? And what helped you get through it?
Look at me. Do I look ever like I thought I could not do this?
You said that in the car.
Shut your... Sorry, Lena. Did not mean that.
Thought it was coming from Diane.
But no matter what, I knew I would have done this. Because I am a champion. You want to sit in my lap?
No, it's alright.
Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Forwarding list to your mom, alright?
Either way, I know I had it in the bag.
How much money does Diane owe you at this point?
Oh, a couple hundred.
A couple.
Couple.
Diane, your thoughts?
D, how upset are you that I won this
I am
bet?
not upset because I
What are you doing?
job.
Oh, you know,
Like
that's
nothing
always
to
your
me.
go-to answer. D, I love you, but you can read in the papers tomorrow. Oh, how do they know how to print saying Ryan West won the drinking competition? It's like they read that. Oh, shit. Colonial has. D, how did they actually write Ryan West drinks better than D. Palmer?
Whoa, I was never debating that.
Oh no, they put D. Palmer in the kitty section right over here. I read it. It's they put a
such a
nipple
bitch.
actually on everything else that you can actually drink. That's great. My mom had a nipple.
So, in closing, Mr. West, at 10 p.m. on October 2nd,
Third.
3rd, 2nd, somewhere in the early October of 2010, this gentleman has successfully had around the world, there and back again, a Hobbit's Tale in Disney.
I'm awesome.
He's wearing sunglasses at night. He has to be awesome. Just
say goodnight and thank you.